All right, welcome everyone to another episode of Wrestling Hooligans. This your boy Juicy Jeiko and the Violent One Vic. Say what's up, Vic.
How's it going, everyone?
Yes, um, yo man, how's your Wrestlemania hangover treating you?
It was touch and go, touch and go.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I started seeing all these people's pictures and videos from WrestleMania, man. Like 2 days out, and I was just like, man, that was awesome.
Yeah, it was one of the. I think it was one of the because we've been WrestleMania for what last 10, 12 years. One of the
Mhm.
best memorable ones, and the city was a good city. I mean, I had no complaints besides the traffic in Philadelphia.
Yeah, man. What's gonna call it? Great time at WrestleMania we had. We linked up with a lot of the hooligans. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Always good times. Got to link up with them in the parking lot. We didn't get to do what we wanted to do because the guest El Diablo hooligan jacked everything up. But we'll leave that for when he gets over here and we could freaking yell at him then.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. Even if we had what we needed, I don't think we could have got away with that doing it in the VIP parking lot.
Yeah, I think the VIP definitely would. We got so anyway when we got hooked up with some VIP parking tickets, valet, we were just like, "Yo, what the hell?" They sicked the dogs on us, but the only problem is that they had police right there.
Yeah. Yeah,
We
I think
could,
we'd be in big trouble putting somebody through a table or getting hit with a kendo stick in front of the
yeah,
cop.
we couldn't do our old shenanigans. We wanted to put Pablo through a table, kendo sticks, but if Pablo was really about it, we could have went to the $30 one that we later on found out that there was a $30 parking lot.
No, Apollo was really about it. We could have done it in the backyard of where we're staying.
Oh yes, that's what that was the plan.
Yeah.
That was the plan. But yeah, man, WrestleMania was freaking awesome, and you know what who I gotta talk about, bro. You already know.
Yeah. You got to talk about.
Yes, your boy. Oh, where am I going over here? Lost you for a second. Your boy Cody Rhodes, man.
No, my boy. I've never seen that guy in my life.
Your boy Cody Rhodes finally finishing the story, man. And I think just with the mere fact that his whole um, storyline, his whole story, and also the build up for the last 2 years, man, that totally made um, this one of the greatest WrestleManias of all time, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yes, we hear the tribal chief. You know what I mean? Roman Reigns had an incredible run, one of the greatest runs of our time, right? One of the greatest ones of our time. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? And but every kingdom has to fall. Every reign eventually falls. You know what I mean? Um, Excited to see where he's gonna go from there. There's rumors already busting, bro.
Yeah.
Already. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna get to it, because we got some, that aftermath of Mania definitely hit.
Yeah. But we'll see. I mean, if Roman Reigns wasn't such a great champion, this victory would have not meant that much. Uh, with Cody winning it, but the story was told like Hollywood style, man. It was a Peter Jackson movie or something.
Yeah. Yes, man. It was like Rudy. He had the Rudy story for WWE, bro. Let's
Yeah,
be real. He had the Rudy story, you
yeah,
know, and it's and that's his whole thing, his whole gimmick, like undesirable, undeniable. To what's the last one?
undisputed.
Undisputed. Yes.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? He had the whole Rudy thing. And I think that's what gravitated everyone over there, bro, because of the simple fact that this fool was literally right before he left the WWE last time, he was in a whole getup with mask, with paint on his face. You know what I mean? Once considered like, um, uh, one's considered for greatness.
Yeah.
Because anytime you get one of those second generation, third generation superstars come in, like you automatically be like, yo, this guy's gonna when are they gonna get their moment? And he was like, he was the one of the few that didn't even get that. One of the few. I mean, there's a few other ones.
There are a lot of other ones. I mean, there's many, like Charlotte's one of them, and Randy Orton. I mean, I can't really think of. I
I'm
mean,
talking
I
about the
guess
ones that didn't make it.
no. Okay, no, I'm just
There's a
saying that there not that many of them do make it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you had a lot of them make a lot of the ones that are introduced in WWE make it. A lot of them, because you just named those
Yeah,
two. This one
Charlotte,
right here.
Charlotte,
Yep,
Roman Reigns,
yep.
Randy Orton, Rock.
All these ones made it. Yep.
Okay,
Then you have a short few, like a good 25% of them that don't. You got at one point it was him, right? You had DiBiase,
yeah,
DiBiase's son, right? Can you say Bray? Not Bray, but Bo?
yeah, but he was an NXT champion, so
Yeah, he was. But that's let's be real. I don't like to say it, point it out like that, but it wasn't a big time uh promotion title.
okay. So I mean, is that's how you're counting it then? Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, yes, he got a title in NXT. He got exposure. He was big, but he didn't go to the big show and win at least an Intercontinental or heavyweight. I mean, the goal is heavyweight, right?
Yeah,
Goal is heavyweight champion, right? I mean, you have tons of them that win the IC. I mean, Cody Rhodes won it. DiBiase, I believe, even won it, right?
yeah. I don't know if it DBS he won tag. I don't remember.
Yeah. So I mean, so there's a lot. There's like a quarter of them that don't hit that stride. You know what I'm saying? But going back to that, man. Um, Going back to this, it was an awesome moment, bro.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much Roman Reigns made him a made man because if he beat him after the longest, there's so many people after 4 years. I mean, Cody Rhodes is golden now,
Mm-hmm.
the golden goose. As Undertaker used to call Hogan.
Oh, that's what they called him, the Golden Goose.
He said, um, he was talking about Hogan on his podcast, Undertaker, and he was saying that, yeah, a year after Undertaker was there and he debuted, and they had him beat Hogan for the title. And then I don't know, he doesn't really like Hogan because of this. He tombstone Hogan, and Hogan said he can't feel his neck. When they went and looked, he went and looked at it. His neck was like 5 inches before his knees, and he's like, they made him. They took Hogan out on a stretcher, and because of that, they took the title away from Undertaker like 6 or 7 days later because they said he injured him.
That's your boy Hogan and his whole freaking.
Yeah.
Well, we could do a whole podcast just based off of the shenanigans that man pulled.
Yeah. Just like he said that he was the one that what was he supposed to do? And WrestleMania, one of the WrestleManias, he was the one that supposed to be Undertaker's streak.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And there was a WrestleMania. John Cena needed help. He was the one supposed to come out and help him.
It's starting to sound like some other people, some other.
Yeah, on Joe Rogan's podcast, he did all those so to make up lies that everybody's fact checking him. Like, what the hell is this guy talking about, man?
Oh man, your boy Hogan, man.
Oh, the big one was he said he was the one that was supposed to face Brock at the when he came back. I'm like, man, this guy was like 55 years old when Brock threw him in the.
Yo, he's one of them that I'm thinking that sometimes it seems like he's getting a little bit of dementia going on.
Well, he's been having dementia since he was 30 or 40. I'm thinking Macho Man was crazy. I think Macho Man was probably right about everything that he said about Hogan.
Macho Man sounded crazy, but so you know, I think everyone knows that Hogan had some issues.
Yeah, be a man, Hulk. I still remember that video, Macho Man with 50 cents, calling my Hulk Hogan a coward.
Yeah, freaking. Well, that Macho was going down the wrong road at that time too. He was just trying to get any type of limelight.
Yeah, he was
But
happy after he made that Spider Man movie.
yeah, oh yeah, that reinvigorated his behind. You
Yeah,
know, yeah, after he made that, he thought he was the next big superstar.
yeah. Well, we made a lot of movies,
He
but
thought Hollywood was really about to start calling him again for some role.
well, I think because I think just that movie made all of more money than all of Hogan's movies combined.
Mm. And the sad part is, he looked like he was an extra in that movie.
Uh, he was jacked up.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He definitely got back on those roids over there, man.
Yeah. Then
That
I
was-
think after that he only did a one episode of TNA or something, and then he didn't even show up for the main event. Well, it was him and Jeff Hardy and AJ Styles against Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, and Jeff Jarrett.
I wouldn't be surprised if he thought that he was much bigger as a superstar and wanted more money.
Yeah. No, I think he did show up. He just did one move or something, and he won the match.
This guy. But oh yeah, so we didn't get to go to the Raw after Mania this time because as you get older, man, uh, it's just it's such a hassle to get the wives to agree to Mania, bro.
I think when our kids are older,
Yeah,
we can spend the fucking Thursday to Thursday to Tuesday there.
Man, one of
Yeah,
these
they probably
days,
want us out of the house then. Like,
yeah, one of these days, man, I want to go to Wale Mania.
well, I mean, that's on Thursday night.
I think it's Thursdays usually.
Yeah.
I mean, one of these days, go over there, and go to that. But the Raw after Mania is always a big show. I mean, obviously this one, you had Cody over there reach out to the fans, give it some long ass promo about, understandably so, finishing the story, going through that whole thanking the fans and everyone. But the surprise was your boy The Rock coming out.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Rock coming out there and handing something to him.
Yeah.
I mean, and that had Twitter going crazy, bro. And if you ever read some of those comments, the stuff that they said that he gave to him, the funniest one I thought was hilarious is that he gave him a bag of weed. he was giving he was giving him a bag of weed. That was the funniest thing that I heard. But all these other things, man, I was over there just scrolling through the comments, and this shit was hilarious, bro.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people say because he said, "Don't break my heart again." He's like, "Oh, what kind of weird relationship do these two guys have?"
I mean, even that was twisted. Everyone, they swear they're the writers. I mean, they saying break him in his heart, saying that he left the WWE. You know what I mean? So I don't know what he was talking about.
Yeah, I mean, then I saw somebody put a clip together of when Rock first meets Cody when he came back in 2011 and he had the mustache. Cody had the mustache, and he said that belt's will be mine in the next 13 years or something like that. I don't remember.
Well, he said it was sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
He essentially said that belt was. Remember, I think I sent you the clip. Did I send you guys the clip?
I don't think so. I don't remember.
No. You sure?
Well, Instagram.
Maybe I sent a clip on that whole nonsense. You know what I mean? Because there was one guy you would have thought he was a sleuth, bro. Because he had it to the T. I think, and if I'm not mistaken, because I remember the thing, I think it was February 28th, right? 2013. It was a Raw episode, and he debuted the other title, and what's his name came out.
Yeah,
They did the same. They did the same skit where it was he wanted the touch the belt, and then essentially he said that that title is, you debuted this title, but that title is going to be synonymous with me, Cody Rhodes.
Ah,
That's what it was.
yeah,
And then The Rock just laid a smackdown on him.
yeah,
And this was all when The Rock came back and he won that title and he went on the WrestleMania to fight John Cena.
yeah,
And that was CM Punk feeling all bad about that. It was interesting to go down memory road with that.
yeah. Yeah, I don't see you didn't say nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just see.
Maybe you saw the same thing as me then.
Yeah, Pat McAfee and Roman Reigns, and then I see a picture of Damian Priest and Lana on the beach.
Maybe I sent it in the main thing then.
Maybe.
Yeah, I can't. Well, it's beyond the point. We both saw the same thing. That's
Yeah.
But going back to that, and then he hands him something, and it was kind of weird. I didn't know where The Rock was coming at. He said he wanted to hold the title. It's
Yeah,
like, what the hell? That was just weird, bro.
yeah. That man's been in WWE or wrestling for like what 30 years, and that one title he want to hold.
He
Just,
wanted to hold that title. And
yeah.
then I liked how Cody was like, let me hold your title then. You know what I mean? But
Uh-huh.
still, I had thoughts on that, but I'm not even going to dive into it. I thought they should have not done that. It was kind of weird of trading of belts and stuff and weird nonsense. But all in all, the Rock's talking about coming back and challenging him for the title. So are we but if you heard him, he said, if you are champion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so that's a big if. You know what I mean? I don't see him holding that belt for, definitely not no Roman time. You
Nah,
know?
I think about maybe 3 or 4 months or 6 months.
Oh,
So,
he's
or
dropping it that soon?
maybe till beginning of next year. Was it?
That's
It's
what I'm
only April. So by Survivor Series, between Survivor Series and Royal Rumble, I
yeah.
think it'll drop it.
Now, do you see The Rock coming over here and challenging him at Mania? Because that's what the rumors are going through right now. They're saying Cody, they already putting it in the books. Cody Rock Mania 41.
If they don't do the other thing, then what they're saying is the new bloodline versus the old bloodline.
I mean, that could main event freaking if you think about it, that could main event uh night one of
Yeah,
Mania.
I don't see them doing Rock doing 2 matches.
Oh no. But he won't be in that part. It'll just be the new Jokers and the old Jokers.
No, I mean I thought the way I saw it was like uh, I mean there's no star power without the Rock in the one of the
No, it's gonna be it'll be
Roman and the Usos.
Roman and the Usos,
Yeah,
and then you'll have Solo and his new bloodline.
yeah, but yeah, I don't see. I don't know. I thought they would say that Rock is the one that got them together.
I mean, Rock could get involved.
Yeah.
He could get involved in night one.
Okay, I mean, I could see it because Rock could have Paul Heyman's role in their bloodline.
I
Well,
mean, it would be interesting to have him go back and forth like that in The Rock, making the new bloodline. I mean, yeah.
yeah, but it's like I don't know. If you have Roman's like a megastar, and then you don't have a megastar on their side, it doesn't seem even.
Yeah. I mean, we totally
Yeah.
started talking about here. And this is how it gets, man. And we're not even there, man, because we found out literally right after that that there was going to be a draft.
Yeah. I hope they don't fucking. Yeah. Well, I mean, what's the point of this draft thing? Is Cody's on every show? Yeah, this is just announced Cody's being on Raw Monday too.
He's on. Yeah, he's going to be on every show right now, bro.
Yeah, because Roman was on SmackDown. I mean, sometimes he came on Raw, but that's it. Very rare.
Well, that's the whole premise. I mean, right now you're in that moment of flux between the draft. So that's when these guys they start going back to this show to that show, and you don't know which one's going to happen. To be honest with you, I I don't know your we'll get into that after. I mean, we can get into that. Now Cody's got to be on Raw. What are your thoughts? Damian go to SmackDown. I don't know if Damian's ready for the prime time. You know,
Uh,
SmackDown's always been one of those. Hey, this is where we're seasoning this guy, and then once he's ready, boom, we put him on Monday.
but I mean, depends on what you call it. If Judgment Day goes or not.
If they disassemble. Oh, you mean the whole Judgment Day?
Yeah,
I mean the draft might break them apart.
yeah, but don't they have?
It'll be Judgment Day without mommy.
Yeah, but they have exceptions too, right? Like sometimes the whole
Yeah,
people, like,
they've been exceptions.
everybody goes.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if they say, "Hey, the Judgment Day," all of the members, then yes.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And they'll list that out. You know what I mean? But I don't know how you'll have and that's why I say they might disband it because I don't know how you'll have Rhea Ripley on SmackDown then.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense for her to be on SmackDown because you got so many, she's the heel and you got so many faces on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, but Cody staying on SmackDown, there's so many fresh feuds.
Yeah, that's
He
true.
already fought everybody on what you call it on Raw.
Yeah. I mean, look, we you know how we're gonna dive into this, bro. The next 2 weeks are gonna be crazy,
Uh huh.
and we're gonna be seeing your boy um, Nick Aldis, Nick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna see Aldis and that other jabroni over there going back and forth talking about that for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But is it?
Is that in 2 weeks? They said?
Yeah, it's the end of the month.
Oh.
Bro, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
In 2 weeks, this threw me for a loop, bro. I was like, "Oh snap!" In like 2 weeks, this thing is going down.
Yeah, I mean they always surprise us after we forget all about it every year.
Yeah,
And hopefully they don't do some dumb shit. Like some years they really fuck up the draft.
yeah, they did. So next up, you had the Ilya Dragunov all of a sudden make an appearance. I'm just like, "Oh, is he getting called up?"
Yeah.
And he beat Shinsuke.
Yeah.
That
Since needs to go get repackaged, become an NXT champion again.
you think? Don't even get me started with the NXT and all these people that keep on going back down, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Like,
okay.
well, I was looking at what's the name, Baron and the other two. I mean, we didn't talk about NXT yet, but
No.
they dropped the titles to Axiom and I don't know, Nathan Frazier. I'm like, well, those guys are not even a real team. They could at least dropped it to Carl Anderson and the other dude,
Yeah.
and Luke Gallows. I mean, they were a real team. I'm like, why are they dropping it to these guys? I guess just to call Ron Breaker up, but I don't know what Baron Corbin gonna do.
Yeah. Well, Baron Corbin gonna do food videos.
Yeah. Hey, I've been watching his food videos. He's
Yeah.
good at.
Yeah. Yo, no lie, bro. I know I put that as a little jokesy, but I saw his video, man. I was like, yeah, that's what I want to get done, bro.
Yeah, because I saw him making that tomahawk steak. I'm like, damn, Bear.
He was doing pulled barbecue pork today.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, Baron, I know Sheamus is good at the workout videos, but Baron's good at the food work videos.
Yeah, bro. So next up, we had Judgment Day come out, obviously with your new champion, new world heavyweight champion, Damian Priest come out, and he's winning, bro. He's winning all over, bro. I mean, everyone's seen the videos, bro.
backstage, and then I saw him winning on the beach today.
Yep, winning on the beach with Lana at the clubs.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
shooting, probably shooting up the club too. With what I mean.
Then so yeah, he came out, did his promo, right? And yo, your boy, man, made an appearance.
Uh huh.
Our truth. With yo, man, he is just such gold, bro.
Yeah, and he said most of the stuff he just comes to him when he gets out there. They don't even practice nothing.
Well, he used to throw Damian Priest off all the time, bro.
Yeah,
and Dave and what's his face? Dominic Mysterio.
yeah,
He would always catch him off guard, bro.
yeah. Like even that skit he had a few years ago with Brock. They said um, the writers told him to go out there and said you can't make Brock laugh, and he said I bet you I can. And then he went out there and made him laugh. And then Brock said he wanted to do more work with him.
Yep.
He said this guy was laughing all the way to the back.
you had um you had him show up and say that, all rise to the judgment day. And your boy, then all of a sudden they get a 6-man tag match, bro. And then
Yeah.
they get saved by John Cena.
Uh-huh.
You know?
You can't see him.
Yep. Then you had another appearance with Roxanne Perez. I guess they were trying to highlight the NXT right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They need to. I mean, that's what AEW should just follow something like that. Separate the brands or whatever they need to do. And do stuff like that.
Yep. Next up, you had Sami Zayn and Chad Gable versus the Imperium. You know what I mean? And they had the whole link, with him finally he's gonna give him his a title match.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we'll see how that goes. I think they said in 2 weeks, right?
No, I think it's this week.
Is this week?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I felt, yes, I get it. It's a big match that you can have on Raw, and you're gonna grab a lot of people to come over there and look at it. But man, I was hoping that would be a pay-per-view match.
Yeah.
But they value having, and I've noticed that of recently, they will not put it on a pay-per-view. They'll just go straight to the next Monday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you could easily see that.
Yeah, but I mean, you never know. It might be a double disqualification or something. And then, Gunther coming through, and then they make it a 3-way or a pay-per-view match.
Mm-hmm. And Raw, they needed that fix of Jade, bro, because Jade Cargill came out of nowhere. I'm like, isn't she on SmackDown? Didn't they do a whole thing for a whole month talking about
Yeah.
and she shows up on Raw, bro.
What did she end up doing? I forgot what she was
She
doing.
ended up getting in a match with Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green was mad that she was on the card and said she wanted an opponent, and Jade came out.
Wow.
And the only reason, I guess they kind of twisted saying that Nick Aldis was there, and Nick Aldis is pretty much says, "Oh, I got someone for you." And they said it was cool, and then that's what happened. Let's see. So they're giving they had the main event, the number one contender. They had a 4-way, right, for a slot for the number one contender. You had your boy Jey Uso. You had Ricochet, Andre the Giant, Battle Royal winner Bronson, and who else?
That was it. Drew
McIntyre.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And yeah, first of all, this was a good match.
Yeah, it was.
It was a good match. I was so stoked to have it, and we're already trying to find out who's going to be the number one contender.
Yeah, because I was trying because I already got ruined with the beginning of Raw on the social media, so I was trying not to look at social media the whole time because I didn't want to see the winner. I was like,
social media ruined my my SmackDown my SmackDown tape live.
Your debut, the debut.
Yeah, the debut.
Yeah, I'm like,
They ruined it, man, because I opened it up and boom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you had Uso, McIntyre, Reed, and Ricochet put on a hell of a match. And your boy, freaking CM Punk comes in to interfere with Drew McIntyre,
Yeah.
which was golden. I loved it. I mean, Uso ended up winning this. So he'll be on the I guess he's the number one contender for Damien's thing, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a
And
new
then,
match, though.
yeah, that's new. I like it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Overall, man, what are your thoughts on of what's gonna call it the Monday Night Raw after Mania?
I mean, it was a good Monday Night Raw for like the past few years. I mean, this one stood out because
Mm-hmm.
it's the Paul Levesque era.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know, ever since we've been going to WrestleManias, they've been debuts, but it's like I don't know, the show been sucking. But this year, uh,
The show was good, and
it was good.
they didn't have no debuts. They had people come on the mat, they weren't debuts though,
Yeah,
like Roxanne and Ilya, but they're not debuts on there. I think they were
yeah.
just fighting.
The only real debut this week was your boy on SmackDown.
Yep. You want to go to SmackDown, or you want to talk about the other ones? I mean, we
Um,
can quickly talk about the other ones. The other one is not going to be that much.
yeah,
All right. Hold on. Oh no, I don't even got the slide there.
uh,
Technical difficulties, everyone. Technical difficulties. You know
yeah.
what
Tom and Nick Stereo stole that.
I mean? Tom and Nick's hysteria stole the slide.
Yeah,
um, but yeah, going back over there on NXT. I mean, NXT, not really that much to talk about, right? Essentially, Roxanne comes out. You know, I'm liking the heel version of her.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Even
saying?
though you know she's of age, but she's young, but when she heal, she looking a little better.
Um, oh, shout out to Miss Jaden Parker, bro.
Oh yeah,
Whew.
yeah,
Telling you, man. I was looking at NXT and I was like, oh my goodness, who's this? I gotta watch this whole match.
yeah. Because I don't really remember her that much. Wait, did she just turn heel or something? Or is that what happened? Because she was there. I remember hearing her name before. I just never noticed her.
Join the group.
Oh, okay.
Yep. But yeah, surprise over there, bro.
And the other one that's feuding with the Natty,
Yes. Oh, what's her name?
the MMA fighter girl.
Yeah, no. Who's the other one? With the V,
Yeah,
Lola Vice.
Roll of Ice. Yeah,
Whew.
she's the MMA's one, right?
Oh no,
She's
I don't think she's MMA. She was.
yeah. They said there's a background or something.
Yeah, Lola Vice. She was over there with that whole natty man. I was like, oh my goodness. She had
Yeah, I
that
mean,
suit
yeah,
on.
even Natty, I'm like, well, this girl been around for 20 years. Like, what is Natty doing?
Yeah, Natty's doing everything that she needs to do
Yeah,
to stay relevant.
yeah,
Um, Going back to that, I mean, for me, the highlight afterwards, they had a debut of one new superstars, OG, young OG. They had some other matches, but for me, it was at the end. You know, when you had your boy Trick Williams come out, challenge Ilya.
uh huh.
You know what I mean? Ilya said he wasn't going to do it, but then said that he was. And then you had your boy Mello come out and say that they're going to meet in the steel cage next week.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So I'm excited about that. I'll be remiss to talk about the breaking news. You know what I mean? Breaking news.
Okay.
Dun dun.
Yeah, you need to get your soundboard ready.
I don't think I got an ESPN sound on that. Let me see. Let me see. Maybe to make it a little bit more official, huh?
Yeah.
A little bit more official. Let's see. Uh, where we at? Right there. Do I have one? Nope, don't got one. Hold on, let's see. No ESPN soundbite. No ESPN soundbite, guys. It's all good though. But going back to that, your breaking news. You had your boy Jon Moxley,
Uh-huh.
now New Japan Heavyweight Champion, bro. No ESPN. What breaking news is that? Oh man.
I was trying to find the ESPN one, but I found some. That was me.
There you do it.
Nah, it's not gonna work. I didn't find ESPN, so fuck it.
So anyway, yeah, there was what was it that they said? They said for 5. They said it lasted 5 days. Oh, here I got your little ESPN update. Look,
No.
here we go.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No, yeah. But yeah. Going back to that, there was someone that said that for 5 days. I think it only lasted 5 days where a member of the Shield did not have a
Yeah.
championship belt.
Yeah. Since 2020 or something, right?
Yeah, that's crazy though. When I thought that, I thought it was hilarious, but then I was like, "Yo, that is crazy though."
Yeah.
Right? I mean, Roman did have it for uber long though.
Yeah. I mean, before that, even wasn't Jon Moxley champion in? Wait, no, actually, Jericho was champion for a while, right?
Mm-hmm.
In 2020, yeah. I mean, it might. I don't know if it overlapped. Roman's reign beginning and Jon Moxley being champion.
Yep. What's we'll call it? All right. So then let's go to the next craziness of the week. You know what I mean? Let's go to the next craziness of the week. Your what's we'll call it? Let me bring that up. AEW Dynamite. You know what I mean? I gotta redo this slide. Get to do more advanced. We gotta put a Samoa Joe on there or something. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? But
yeah.
let's be
That's what.
real. Go ahead.
Yeah, AEW still has a. When it comes on my Xfinity, they still have Jay Cargill Sting on there. Actually, CM Punk too.
Yeah.
But WWE, they leave. They update their shit like in, a week or two.
Oh yeah. What do you think about the new intro?
I like it.
Yeah, I like it
Yeah,
too.
they had the other one long enough.
Yeah. What's we'll call it? So on Dynamite, they were gonna have them in the main event, Samoa Joe and Dustin Rhodes. Right? They started off with Edge and Penta. That was a good match, bro.
Yeah,
We talked about it off air. I was excited for it because obviously it's first time, and you know your boy Seto Miedo always puts on good matches, bro.
yeah, he just.
Always,
Phoenix still injured, right?
yes,
Uh,
always put on good matches. It was a good match to watch. But let's be real. Let's talk about the real reasons why everyone came over here, bro. Right? Everyone and their mama was talking about AEW this week because they said that they were going to unleash footage from 8 months ago. You know, and everyone on online went all crazy, and they were over there like, "Why are they doing this? They don't need to do this. You're gunning. You were just doing it for cheap ratings and all this other nonsense." So I have a thought. You know, I have my opinion. I'm gonna go talk about it in my opinion, but I wanted to know your opinion of all this nonsense going on over here, Vic.
Pretty much. Tony Khan gets triggered by anything that anybody says about his product, even though he's like a little kid. So CM Punk bad mouthing them, even though I think everything he said on that interview on the MMA Hour just is described in that video. I mean, I don't think he lied about anything. I mean, I
Mhm.
I don't know what was the point of the showing the video. It proved everything he said.
Okay. All right. So you're on the whole premise on they did this because deliberately because of what was going on.
Yeah.
Okay. I looked at it differently, man.
Uh huh.
And this is me coming days after all the storm and everyone's like, everyone was going crazy about the video and they I mean, don't get me wrong. I think initially everyone was interested in seeing what really went wrong, but I don't think and like you said with the whole interview on what came out, and like your boy, he's always got to have a response to something. But when I was watching it, I didn't get the whole thing as they were trying to per se, get back on what actually really happened. I looked at it more as this is how they bring back um Junk Boy.
Oh.
That's what I got away from it.
Yeah, but he, he looks like he got beat up. So what was the point of him looking like a fool and coming back?
I think he's gonna go. I think they're gonna say, "Hey, he was wrong. He was wrongfully uh, banned."
Uh
They
huh.
already had the whole skateboard. And then, there's already thoughts that I'm thinking they use this he'll be one of the new members of the elite.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
So I
I
didn't look
think
at it.
I think as soon as he comes back, all they're gonna be chanting is CM Punk.
They probably will be, and that's all right. But that generates heat, and as a wrestler, that's what you want. Let's be real. As a heel,
Yeah.
that's what you want. If you're now, hopefully they come and talk to him and be like, "Hey, this is what you need to do." I mean, they got right people in the background. You know what I mean? Some of those older people. Hopefully they be able to tell them, "Hey, that's what we need. That's what we want." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But this is that's how I came away with it. Now I was hoping because this is the EVPs. They came out with this video and they were talking about it, right? And then the whole presence that I got afterwards is so that okay, look, this is your boy. This is why we didn't shake your hand because your boy is uh is is a hothead, and that's why we didn't shake your hand because this is who you represent essentially. You know what I mean? Because CM Punk and FTR were all buddy buddies. Now, what I wished what was on the film is if you had FTR over there somewhere,
Yeah.
and then that's what I was hoping. And then they I don't know, they were talking to him, and then they say go on against them. But for me, I didn't look at it like that. I think it was the EVPs trying to um, try to bring in a weight on bringing Perry back.
Uh,
I mean, that's how I looked at it, but everyone else looked at it differently. I think everyone was like, "Why are you showing the video?" And you heard all this background uh, backstage that everyone else was heated, and you see Mike Schiavone looking horrible.
yeah, Tony Schiavone.
Mike Schiavone, Tony Schiavone.
Yeah.
Looking all horrible when they were doing this, but I looked at it a different way. But that's just the way I looked at it. Other people, I think they were trying to use this and try to be funny.
I mean, definitely the Bucks were.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Bucks were trying to use this as being as a joke. I think everyone else was thinking that they were releasing some crazy TMZ where no one's seen it and no one's ever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
But yeah,
I mean, what I heard was that they didn't even want to do that because Tony Khan wanted to do it. That's why they made that funny little skit, and did what they did. But
Mm.
because
Well,
I
good.
mean, if you got to look at, I think they know wrestling more than Tony Khan.
Mhm.
They're like, they probably already knew this was not a good look if he did it, but
Yeah,
he wanted to release it, so he's the owner, he's the money guy. So
yeah. And yeah, and if that's the case, you're right. I mean, then the young boys were able to flip it and make it into something different so that I could look. But yeah, for Tony Khan, if that's what was his intentions, it's kind of sad because from what I heard also, and this is also going back to what Will Ospreay said later on, because
uh-huh.
we heard. Remember when we heard in the press conference on, you know, on them missing out on certain people, and then him saying that Triple H saying that he wanted someone that wanted to be here and not have to worry about their schedule and always going flying back. And
Yeah,
he was pointing out Will Ospreay because that's who he
yeah,
wanted. You know what I mean? And that would have been a game changer.
yeah.
I feel. You know what I mean? But they probably would have wanted him on NXT anyway, right? He probably wouldn't even went to the main roster first.
I don't know. I mean, look at Tama Tonga
You're right.
and
But
your other boy. I mean, the other boy that's supposed to be coming soon.
mhm. So we'll see. I mean, with that, well, your boy Will Ospreay. I think what felt even more was Will Ospreay talking in defense to what Triple H implied.
Yeah,
I looked at it. I was like, I don't know if you really needed to do that, man. You could have did that on another show, on someone's podcast or someone's or MMA hour or something like that. But I don't know if you needed to bring it out into the
yeah.
ring.
He could have done that. Like Renee looked really uncomfortable, just standing there. She's like, "What the fuck? What is this guy saying?" Yeah, I don't want to be on the camera with this guy.
So but from what I heard, your boy Tony Khan wanted them to respond to that.
Ah,
You know what I mean?
so, yeah.
So he's got some issues, bro.
Yeah, I mean, he like a little kid. I mean, it was Vince McMahon. He never responds to anything.
Oh no, it was
He,
for
he,
them. It's
his mom mentality was WWE is bigger than everything else, and that's how became the best wrestling company in the world.
mhm. All right. What's gonna call it? Let's just jump to it. All right. Um, might as well just go jump to SmackDown. I didn't. As for the rest of AEW, I mean, I mentioned the highlights. I mean, you had Tony Storm come out again, and I love me some Tony Storm.
Uh, yeah, I mean,
uh,
she's only a constant on all three shows, and then you got your boy Orange Cassidy on everything.
uh, and the Orange Cassidy twist, right? Because you had Trent come over there,
Uh huh.
go against him. I'm excited about that. I know you are because you ready to get rid of you started hating those boys.
Yeah, I hated them since the first episode, man. Them and their stupid camera shot.
And they got the mom involved.
Oh my god, the mom and the Odyssey.
And then who else you had? Mariah May, Anna
Yeah,
Jay. That
yeah.
was that was a good match to look at.
Uh huh.
You had Hook, Shibata, Chris Jericho, and Shane Taylor Promotions.
Yeah.
All right, and they're already dissension within freaking Hook and Chris Jericho, bro.
Yeah, it's like they either do it too slow or they speed it up. They don't know the
Mhm.
right way to do it.
Yep, and then you had Shane Taylor come out with the win on this, bro. I mean, like, yo, I was all confused with this, bro.
Yeah, and Shane Taylor is like they build him up on Ring of Honor, but they don't. They just, it's like he just came out of nowhere and he's winning matches like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's not even on AEW to win matches.
Right. Then you had the main event. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Right. And what's gonna call it? It was good. You know what I mean? Good main event. Your boy at the end, you knew Swerve was coming in one way or another. Because they already had the drama from earlier on.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, that was AW for this week.
Yeah.
Well, Dynamite.
Hey, pause it for real quick, and I'll be right back. I need to get something.
All right. All right. Hold on one second, everyone. All right, we're back. Took a little short break real fast, but might as well, right? We already went through the week in wrestling. Let's bring up the next topic. I mean, we had SmackDown. Good SmackDown. You had your boy Cody Rhodes come out,
Uh-huh.
right? They have what's gonna call it? Number one contenders, right? For this one, right?
Yeah.
Two triple threat matches. This night they had LA Knight, Bobby Lashley, and Santos Escobar. I think the writing was on the table, right? Once you saw these three match up, I mean, I guess some people would have thought that Bobby Lashley would have won, but I already knew. I was like, this is LA Knight's match to win.
Yeah.
You know, he's back on a little hot streak.
Yeah.
Fans about behind him. He's just got his first win at WrestleMania. But he put himself in position to be in the number one contenders match. He beat Bobby Lashley and Santos Escobar.
Yeah.
Yep. Next up, man. I mean, might as well talk about it, bro, because this was spoiled by me. All right, this was spoiled because I accidentally opened up my phone, like I think it was like at 8:30, and Facebook, and it automatically updated, right? And they talked about the betrayal that happened, right, and the debut,
Mm-hmm.
right. I enjoyed the segment. You know what I mean? Paul Heyman played it to a T.
Yep.
You had your boy Solo. He did a good job presenting it. Essentially saying that they need to be consequences, and you had a debut of Tommy Tonga,
Yeah.
right? And looking like $1,000,000.
Yeah. He definitely did. The funny part is he's older than all these guys, but he looked like he's younger.
Mm-hmm. Yep, he's definitely aged well. He probably don't do a lot of the other crazy nonsense that the others do.
Yeah. Or his dad, Haku, beat his ass.
I love how they immediately said that, hey, he was running things in New Japan. They clearly established that he's the son of Haku.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? You know, they have to take out Jimmy, man. Jimmy hasn't been holding his own weight. You know, he had a
Yep.
loss at Mania. It's unacceptable,
Yeah.
right? I don't know if he's out the bloodline yet. You know what I
I
mean?
mean, man, it
Or if
was a
that was
beatdown like that.
or if it was punishment. I mean, hey, it could be punishment.
Wait, did he get beat up like that before? Oh, that was Jay, right? When
Mhm.
they kicked him out before.
Yep, Jay got kicked out before.
Uh,
Didn't he get kicked out? Or he was
yeah,
supposed
yeah.
to
No,
get
he
kicked
he
out?
got beat up before. And then he betrayed Jay, and then he let him back in.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, he Jay came at the end of the match, end
Yep.
of the
He
SmackDown or
was
something.
getting beat. Yep.
Yeah, Jimmy's good at getting beat up. He got Naomi to ice his wounds.
Yep. So I'm excited to see where they go with this. Uh, your boy Solo was stomping on his phone,
Yep.
right? So it's kind of like, did he do that because he didn't want him to talk to the tribal chief? Right? There's tons of rumors going by saying that Solo is going to be the new bloodline,
Yeah.
right? And they're going to bring in some other guys. I mean, there's rumors of some other family members coming, you know. So I'm here all for it. All those rumors I'm hearing, I'm all for it. I love this nice new little twist. I'm excited to see where they go from here. And yeah, Bloodline Saga continues. That's
Yeah.
how I look at it.
Yeah. So, what do you think Paul Heyman's gonna do?
I got to see what's going to happen. I mean, I think Paul Heyman is going to still side with Roman Reigns. Obviously, I don't think he's going to jump ship to Solo.
Yeah. Well, I guess Roman Reigns not gonna be on TV for a while, so
Mhm.
I guess his role just being scared and doofy.
You see that they officially signed, going back to Roman Reigns, he signed a deal with Air Jordan.
Yeah. I mean, you
Yeah,
know, next WrestleMania, that's what I gotta get.
yeah, those are gonna be expensive, man.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
don't. Maybe I think they'll be regular price. Uh, I mean, at most 200.
yeah, but every freaking wrestling fan is gonna go after those.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah. I mean, have you seen those new Jordan? I mean, it's not new. I forgot what the light blue and the white ones. They're
yeah.
saying that they're only making millions of those, or is dropping next month.
Mm-hmm.
That's going for like 220. So
Yep.
yeah, but
They got
yeah,
some really good drops
area
coming.
Air Reigns.
Air Rain's looking good, bro. I looked at some of those ones that they sent to him, and I'm like, I could rock with these. I'll definitely try to see if I grab a pair. I
Yeah,
missed out on the other last couple of pairs. Remember, there are those shoes that came out. Was it Puma or Adidas? I think it was Puma. Puma came out with a pair of or Converse. Which was came out with those Undertaker Ultimate
oh yeah,
Warrior
Converse.
Converse. Yeah, I missed out on that drop, bro.
But then there's that guy that makes it. I think Bret Hart one has one too with somebody.
Okay.
That guy that makes it, I sent you guys on the Instagram. But
Yeah.
that shit is that's ridiculous, man. He's
Yeah.
just taking regular shoes and painting them
Yeah.
for
Exactly. That's
300.
not what that's different. That's more personalized. I'm talking about the actual brand ones.
Yeah,
I mean, the ones that came out in a brand. I think Ric Flair was on one. I don't know. I gotta see. But I missed out on that. But I'm not missing out on this one.
yeah. Well, I wouldn't even buy the other ones if they were not Jordan. The only ones I buy is Jordan.
so so yeah, man. Tommy Tonga in the WWE didn't have to go to NXT straight
Uh-huh.
up to the roster, which I like.
Yeah, they don't want to waste time
Hmm.
because this storyline needs to go on.
Yeah,
Uh,
good boy. Right.
yeah. But how long you think before the next member shows up, or you think?
At the next, um, next member might show up at a pay per view. Maybe you might have either these two brothers go at it, right?
Yeah.
These two brothers go at it, and then he thinks that then Tonga gets involved. He super kicks him out, thinking that okay, I've done everything, and then boom, the other one comes up.
Uh, but at the end of the Jimmy and Jay match at WrestleMania, you think he was trying to, you know, reconcile with them, or it's just like remember Jimmy was on the floor
Hmm.
looking all lost. So
I I don't know yet. Yeah,
yeah,
man, that's down the road. I don't want to see Jay involved for like a year.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
or yeah, a while or SummerSlam maybe
I
SummerSlam.
need Jay. I need Jay to try to get that IC championship, bro.
You get that yeet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Next up, we had Braun Breaker.
Uh
Braun
huh.
Breaker versus Cameron Grimes, which I was surprised. I was like, "Oh, your boy Cameron Grimes got a match on SmackDown."
Yeah, but now remember when he first showed up, he had a little muscle on him. Oh, he
Yeah,
just back to plain old country boy. He not the George Code millionaire no more.
but he need to be over there still working out, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what these guys do when they stop. I mean, he didn't get fat or nothing. He just he's not putting on that muscle like he used to.
Yeah.
I mean, if he works out, he could look like AJ Styles over there.
Oh, your boy AJ. Braun Breaker. Obviously, I didn't think it wasn't a squash match. It was still pretty good. I mean, Braun Breaker. They're trying to turn Braun Breaker into that new big prospect. So that's gonna
Yeah,
be interesting. You had you had Bailey come out, talk to the fans, which was
Belly booty.
awesome. Big boot, yeah. And that
Uh,
outfit that she was wearing,
yeah, I'm like, what the? First the Hall of Fame, now this.
Awesome little piece that she had.
Yeah.
But she ended up talking to the crowd. Tiffy Stratton comes out.
Uh huh.
Your girl Naomi comes out.
Uh huh.
They end up having that match. I guess Naomi's gonna be number one contender for the for whatchamacallit, which is good. You
Yeah.
know me, you know how I've been recently. I'm like, yo, they haven't done nothing with this one.
Yeah. I told you they can't just give it to her as soon as she comes back.
I don't need her to get the title, bro. Not right now. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm thinking like, just making her look strong. I mean, literally the first two matches she was getting beat.
Yeah. I mean, she need
So
to
that
work her way up.
I know.
She need to get a punish for walking out of the company.
Oh man. Let's see. Chelsea Green, Piper Niven versus is this a new tag team, bro?
What?
Your girl Jay Cargill and Bianca Belair. People are already saying name this tag team.
Yeah, the Power Twins or whatever.
That would be crazy if they had those that they tried to be a tag team, which I wasn't against. I mean, you still get your Jay Cargill experience, right? You build her up, make sure that she can get better and better in the ring. So I don't know about your thoughts.
I think it might be a way to get them both into the give them the tag titles,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
and then they start feuding.
Yep. That's how I looked at
I
it.
mean, that's pretty much how all tag teams end.
Mm-hmm. Your girl Chelsea Green, man, also getting beat not only on Raw but also SmackDown.
I mean, I don't think she cares. I mean, I think she just happy to be back on WWE TV.
You ended up having the triple threat, right? For this, you had Kevin Owens, Rey Mysterio, and AJ Styles in this match right here. Um, obviously, when I saw this too, I was like, I could see Kevin Owens, but I'm like, man, are they really gonna repeat LA Knight and AJ Styles?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was just like, I don't know if I needed to see that again, but hey, I mean, if the crowd's into it, we're good. What are your thoughts on AJ's new music?
I don't like it. I like the old one.
Exactly, I think so too. And I was even like, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm like, yo, Shawn Michaels will keep his music for 30 years. AJ Styles, he already, I'm pretty sure he's like toward the end of his career. Why are they going to change it when he's like 45, 46 years old?
It was for that new brand, for that new him coming in, total jack as hell. I guess.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, awesome match between Kevin Owens, Rey Mysterio, and AJ Styles. I mean, you didn't expect anything less, man. These guys are are top performers.
Yeah.
You know, your boy AJ ended up winning this, and now we got that rematch for number one contender for the title.
Mm.
I'm excited, man. I'm excited for obviously I've been in this Mania hangover, right? Missing this and already thinking about next. Well, actually, I haven't been thinking about next year. I think the only thing I've been thinking about is, hey, where is next year going to be?
Yeah. Actually, that's a good question because I was watching this clip and they mentioned in 2021, I think Stephanie and Triple H had this thing going a skit,
Mhm,
and they announced all three of next future WrestleManias at one time in 2021.
mhm,
They did 2021, 2022, and 2033. No, 2022, 23, and 24. They announced at the same time.
mhm.
Now you can't even get to even after WrestleMania. You don't know where next year is.
I'm even hearing rumors that they're not doing Minnesota. They're doing Miami.
Oh, that's
I don't want
fine.
to be in Miami, man. Miami's too expensive.
Yeah.
I went for one night, man, and I spent so much money, bro. You know what I mean? If they're doing Miami, man, I'm staying in the Airbnb, bro. We're grilling at home.
Yo, that Minnesota thing, Shadi said, I'm like, yo, well, why you even go to WrestleMania? We can just watch it there. You spend no money though. You
Yeah,
tell the wives, well, yeah, we just going to WrestleMania. We'd be like, you still haven't watched Ricky Stenicki, right? Because the
no.
guys always got the imaginary friend that they got to go out of
Oh.
town for. But yeah, we could just hang out at that spot and eat and buy in. I don't even know what's good to eat in Minnesota.
I don't know. We'll find it, bro. I heard this. I was looking at some people, and the people were, you know me. I'm always gonna find breweries.
Yeah,
That's my jam.
actually, yeah. Breweries is probably the thing over there.
Yep, Mall of America is in
Yeah,
Minnesota, so
that's
I
cool.
definitely want to see that.
Uh-huh.
Um, they got a lot of things there, man. We'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? But they still haven't announced it, man. People are going crazy. People are already, you know, they want to already set up, start saving.
Yeah,
You know, so
um,
I'm excited to see. Hopefully, like I told people, man, I'm like, look, they probably gonna want to make a big thing about this, do a press conference. You know, probably after the pay per view.
when is the pay per view?
Uh,
Okay.
let's see, Backlash, right?
Uh,
Oh, May 4th.
oh wow! So they're gonna is that it out of the
3 weeks.
country?
3 weeks. Saturday, May 4th, and it's at 12:30.
Uh,
Yep. So I'll be in the middle of cleaning the house, watch it.
Backlash in France.
Yep. Lion France.
Uh,
Lions. But yeah, so we have one of those other pay-per-views. This is the ones that they try to do more out there. I mean, I know a lot of people are like, why Lions fans and not Paris? Like, how do they have a stadium that'll hold everyone? So we'll see, man. I'm excited to see how Backlash is already. I mean, we got two number one contender matches. That's going to make it interesting. That's going to make it fresh and new. Um, you know, two new champions. I'm gonna need some feuds coming on. You know how we are. We need to hear a story. We need to hear
yeah,
some promos and stuff. And yeah, and I guess that's why they quickly went and did these number one contenders. After next week, I got to start seeing the build up for Backlash. You know, I
yeah.
don't
So
think.
I
Good.
mean, in your prediction of who you think is gonna be, is it LA Knight or AJ?
I actually think it'll be AJ,
Yeah,
and I think it would be awesome because those two never fought. So I'll be excited to watch that match.
yeah. That's what I'm because I'm pretty sure LA uh, they're gonna have a match further down the line, but
Yeah,
AJ hasn't had that match yet.
exactly. So I'm excited for that. Who do you think for the other one?
Uh, so is it set Jay Uso and
Jey Uso's was that the? Oh
yeah, I
yeah,
think,
right. Jey Uso on that one, right? So
yeah,
he's
Jay Uso versus Damian Priest, right?
yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I mean that'll be the first feud.
Yep. And you main event Jey Uso in a title match. I'm excited. I mean, I don't see him winning it. I don't see
Yeah,
him
yeah.
taking it off. You know what I
Uh,
mean?
I mean, I think he's actually gonna win it when he and Jimmy reconcile and then Judgment Day try to interfere. Jimmy comes to help him.
That's gonna be like a year down the road.
Well, maybe Survivor Series. You never know.
Oh, that's true. You got a point.
Let Damien hold it for a while.
Mm-hmm. Damien definitely needs a hold of. It'll be a
Or,
shame.
I see maybe Finn maybe betray him,
Yeah.
get jealous.
I mean, the longest that I see him, when's that Puerto Rico pay per view?
I thought that was
No, it's not a pay per view. It's a Raw.
oh
Yeah. He's definitely gonna have the title for that long. Do you see this being a long reign for Damian Priest?
I think any more any. I mean, well, do you see anything more than 6 months as a successful title run?
I mean, it could be.
I mean, I don't think you need to hold it for years. I mean,
I don't think you need to hold it for
the,
years.
Roman Reigns was a
Once in a
different
lifetime.
different kind of a um, athlete, or like it was because everybody he was building everybody else.
Hmm.
This is like I don't think Cody's reign and Damien's reign. They're gonna be building up a lot of other people.
Exactly. I think who loses the title first then?
Probably Damien.
Damien.
Yeah.
SummerSlam
Uh, I think Cody's gonna hold it to 2025, and then Damien by Survivor Series.
by Survivor Series. Yep.
Well, I think it depends on how the crowd takes him.
Yeah.
Like they start not being interested in what he does because Cody everybody's hanging on every word he says.
Yeah.
I think Damien's everybody's more interested when truth comes out.
So, yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. And wonder how long Seth is going to be out for.
I think he'll be back by Survivor Royal Rumble.
I think I heard multiple things that he might have been re-injured.
Yeah,
So I'm not 100% sure on that. But yeah, because he's gonna have that feud with Damian Priest.
yeah. I
You know,
mean,
but then Gunther's out there. So he could surprise anyone, and rightfully so. I mean, if he win either one of those championships, I'll be all right with it because I'm like, yo, that's Gunther, though. Gunther's
yeah,
only lost like 3 matches.
yeah, and I mean, I see Gunther maybe winning the Royal Rumble next year,
I'm all for it.
or I don't know when Roman's coming back. If he does, maybe he was win the Royal Rumble.
I see Roman. Gunther could either go elimination chamber or Rumble. I would rather see him in Rumble.
Yeah,
You build him up even bigger that way.
yeah,
Get him close to Brock with the most exits. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Brock, yeah. And then Roman Reigns, if you want to put him in the main event, depending on how this bloodline goes, you know what I mean? He could be he could go in elimination chamber if they want to put him in the main event, or it's wherever this bloodline story goes.
yeah.
Yeah, and I'm all for it. I think it still make a good Mania card, even if look at us talking already a freaking year in advance. What the hell?
Yeah.
We're about to have a draft, and that draft could freaking totally dismantle all this.
We don't even have a spot yet. We
Oh,
don't even know where it's happening yet.
yeah, we still don't even have a place where it's happening, which is a shame because everyone looks forward to it. They already feel like, yo, normally they have this information out.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I think maybe it'll happen in a press conference soon.
Or they just don't know what to do. Now Vince McMahon's go. He had everything planned out like 10 years ahead.
Yo, man, that other Mania where we already knew ahead, that was freaking awesome. They need to just do that right now.
Yeah.
Just tell us what the next three are.
Unless TKO just like scrapped whatever they had.
I'm telling you, TKO wants it done in sports, like how sports do in a press conference.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll get in a press conference right before Backlash.
Yeah. I mean, that's acceptable, I
You know,
guess. I mean, why would, I mean, I guess they will have a lot of people in France.
Yep. If we don't get an update until after Backlash, they did a horrible job.
Yeah, we're gonna lose that spot that Shanji already sent us.
Yeah, I think we're gonna lose that regardless because as soon as that owner finds out that it's Mania, they're gonna drop us and say, "Oh, we have someone coming in, family members coming." Yeah, I mean, but it's all good though. But yo, nice week of wrestling. Like I said, me and Vic were talking about this off air. We're gonna try to make this as consistent as possible pretty soon. Right, I mean, we're thinking do a podcast live every Friday after SmackDown. Get the SmackDown results. You get your the rest of the wrestling, the week of wrestling. Okay, and then slowly grow this. Slowly chug on away. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
But yeah, follow us on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Um, Hopefully, in a couple months, we'll have some TikToks.
Yeah. Yeah. We have a TikTok. I was going to ask you, did you play with any wrestling toys? We'll get TikToks of that.
I didn't have wrestling toys. You guys got the wrestling toys.
Oh, see what you're missing out on. You could have TikToks of
Did you
wrestling
play
toys.
with your wrestling toys
Hell yeah! I'll play it with on the plane.
on the plane?
Yeah, we tell them about what was that place called? Suplex Wrestling. Um, yeah, there was a good wrestling store in Philadelphia.
Yeah,
We all went to.
Suplex Wrestling. Yep,
Yep, and
it was awesome.
awesome place.
Good,
We
good place.
never
If
been
we're
to a
gonna
store
get
like that.
what up?
Never been to a store like that.
No, it was definitely interesting. I wish we would have been able to visit the other upstairs portion.
Uh-huh.
But a lot of vintage wrestling toys, shirts, titles, memorabilia. They also they put on a wrestling show, right?
Uh-huh.
Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome crew. You know what I mean? Shout out to Suplex Wrestling in Philly. Um, but yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for this week, man.
Yep.
All right, guys. Peace out. Have a good one. Like, subscribe, help us out. Help some hooligans out. We need to get at least right now. The goal is 50.
Yep.
50 is the goal right now. We're gonna inch
Well,
closer to this.
oh, okay. By actually, at least next show, 30.
By next show, 30.
Yeah.
Jeez. Putting too much pressure on me, bro.
Yeah. Next show is like 30. So we get five each show. We'll get to that goal by the end of the year.
Oh yeah, definitely. All right, but everyone, like I said, we're gonna try to do this every Friday, see how it comes out, so that you guys have wrestling content for the weekend, beginning of the week, going over wrestling. All right, thanks for everything, and peace out. Say goodbye, Vic.
Later, guys.
Peace.